Welcome to the channel, everyone. It's been a long winter, but the BC Audits is back, and today we're back with a stunning view of Hilton Hall. An absolute fantastic place, and we're just standing inside the grounds at the moment, and we're going to be walking around the house to see if we can get some stunning footage, and then we'll go into reception and see what the reception's like. So hang on there, guys, here we go.
So this is Hilton Hall. Used to be residential, but now it's used by several businesses for meeting rooms, weddings, different types of functions.
Believe it or not, the top floor was added on to the extension in the 1800s, and they made a very good job of it because it's hard to tell, but it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, that new part definitely blends in very well with the original building.
And it actually dates back, the original building, not this particular building, but the place where it's built dates back to the 12th century. It's not under English heritage or anything like that, but it's a lot of offices of lots of different companies. We're going to go around the side now and see what else we can see. Here we have another angle of this beautiful place, Hilton Hall, and it's got a beautiful, what would you call, a lake in front of it.
I think it's a moat actually.
But years ago it was a moat, but it got chopped up. So a moat really goes all the way around the building. So this is a lake really. And here we have another stunning view of Hilton Hall towards the back of the building now as we're walking around. And I'll just take another video of this greenhouse here because I wasn't sure if I was recorded or not, but there you go. There's a lovely, beautiful orangey greenhouse. I bet it's lovely and warm in there.
You know, we haven't got CCTV up in the trees, look.
And here you can see the security on the tree in the shape of CCTV. Well, we're still here at Hilton Hall, and we're at the back of the building, and I've got to say that it's so quiet around here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we're just coming around to the front of the building, and over here we can see an annex or another type building with what looks like, and I think it is, a bell tower with a clock.
So let's be a little nosy. It's marked as police vehicles only. Nice little courtyard area. Not really much to see. What does that say? Ocean, I don't know what that means. Lovely little area though. Just not much to see.
It's a big courtyard. So we made all the way around to the front of the building now, guys. And shortly, we are going to be putting the drone up. But we just need to find a suitable area to take it up from. I mean, this would be ideal, but this is private land, and it does actually say no trespassing, and don't really want to be taking the piss, guys. So we're going to find somewhere public where we can take it up, and obviously nobody's showing any interest in us whatsoever.
Hello.
Hello, it's morning here. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Right, we've come down today because we've seen the Hilton Hall on Google,
Yeah.
and the history of it is absolutely amazing. Going right back like 1300s.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Fantastic. And before we come down, just take a few photographs.
Yeah, that's fine, absolutely fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Also, as well as that, sorry, what did you do yourself?
So I'm just a receptionist here.
Okay.
So yeah, so we are a business centre. We're all private office rental.
Well, what a place to have a business.
Yeah.
It's a lovely building. Very lovely, yeah. We don't live very far away, and we never knew it was here.
A lot of people don't know it's here.
The amount of times I drove, you know, dark lane,
yeah.
dark lane,
Yeah.
and I thought, wow, let's go and have a look at this, it's great.
Yeah. Quite day to day, so you're probably the best day to come in and
I thought he was really quiet, yeah.
So in the hall itself, a lot of the offices are just basic offices, they're not nothing really, but I can show you the boardroom if you like.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Just so you're aware, I am filming.
That's okay.
Okay, thank you very
Don't
much.
put me on TikTok or anything like that.
No. it's just for our private use.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
So yeah, this is the main boardroom. But this would have been the original entrance in, so the moat would have gone all the way around.
Stunning, look at this day.
Yeah, I read about that it's been chopped up into it, so it's more of a lake now, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
It's
so
gorgeous.
It doesn't go all the way around. But originally, yeah, there would have been a bridge over, so they would have come in on the carriages over the bridge. And this would have been the sort of reception entrance hall, really, with this.
Look at the fireplace.
Look at that.
Oh my God. And I've also read, just prior to year 2000, Tarmac PLC.
That's right, yeah.
So this would have been their boardroom, then?
Yeah, so Tarmac, basically when they bought it, it was a wreck. So they...
You carry on talking, I'll get a couple of pictures of the artwork.
And it was their headquarters. So they put a lot of money into it, a lot of money. They demolished some of the old buildings, but yeah, so this would be their headquarters. Very well. So yeah, and then when they sold it, I think it had a couple of private owners, and then people, obviously their business company bought it. I think initially the plan was for it to be residential, but take that probably through, so they went with business.
Yeah, because it's quite one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Another building I was interested in is Vernon, not building.
Portobello Tower, which is over that direction, I believe.
It is. That's not part of Hilton. It would have been originally, because it was built in honour of Admiral Vernon. So if you research it, any of the naval records show a lot about him. He didn't actually live here, but he was part of their family. So he was some distant relative.
Yeah, he had ties to South America and Gibraltar, I believe.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of history on the wall as you come in. But yeah, he didn't, like I say, but based on his fame, if you like, they had the Portobello Tower built. But obviously when they sold it all off, they separated a lot of it. So the actual Portobello Tower is on the farmland that's owned by, I think it's a Mr. Shatlock. So he owns that, but he doesn't allow access.
Okay.
It doesn't. I mean, you
No,
could,
I've looked into it and I've realised that.
yeah, you could try because it's not the original Mr. Shatlock. He's retired now, and it's his son that's running now, taking over the farms. So he might, you know. If you
So you've never heard of him allowing access to anyone?
No, never. I think it's in a real state of disrepair.
Oh God.
So it's not safe.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
But I'm not saying that you couldn't approach him and ask, you know, is anybody allowed up there so we could take some pictures.
Okay.
Because you can actually, I think there's a farm further up as you go, as if you were going out of Hilton, as if you were going towards the M54.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a just on that bend there. There's an industrialist.
By the
park,
stable.
the Hilton Park. But there's a farm there that if you go into that, as if you're going in, I think you can get a clearer view.
Okay.
Of it, and they might say to you, yeah, that's fine. You know, you can't go on the land, but
But have to ask.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that we can. I think you can. Oh no, the trees are green now. In the winter, you can just see it. But so yeah, so this is the main board. This is a lot of the features that were kept. That's a wine cooling. That's probably worth quite a lot of money. It's got a lot of fossils. If you come up close, it's marble. So yeah, you can see all the fossils in the.
Oh, yeah.
I can't touch it.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
Wow.
in the marble, and I think that's probably worth quite a lot. And that's the crest up there, the Hilton crest.
Oh.
And yeah, they would have. It's a wine cooler full of
Is
ice.
that the proper name for that, or is it the Swinnerton crest? Because he used to be part of the Swinnerton
Swinfans,
family.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It probably is the Swinfan crest. You're probably right.
Wait. Because the lady, she had a very similar name that married the Swinnerton,
Yeah.
but she had a spelling of S-Y-N.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
But
The Tarmac actually had a book commissioned with the history in it, but it's such a hard read because they're all called the same name. They're all Richard Vernon or Henry Vernon, and as you go down back through the time, you get that confused with who's who and who was what. And so we've got the Vernon room and we've got the Caroline room and the Henrietta room. So Caroline and Henrietta were two of the main ladies in the family. And I think it's Henrietta. If you do a bit of research on her, that's quite fascinating.
Henrietta?
Yeah, we do a little bit of research.
She was quite notorious back, and I think there was a Charlotte Vernon as well, and she was one of the ladies in waiting to Queen somebody. One of the queens. It's been a bit since I've looked up at the history. So one of the queens, she was lady in waiting to, but this Henrietta, if you read up on her, she caused quite a scandal back in the day.
Oh, that'd be worth reading.
Yeah, so she's got that's quite a good story if you want to look up that. What else can I tell you?
Well, the lady who married the gentleman who owned this place, her family have got a big house in Stone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we're going there next.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I know that there's, might find interesting is there's some burial sites at the little church in Shares Hill, and I think there's some of the Vernon family there, and then another place I've been told that's quite interesting, I think that's one of the bigger tombs, it's in, place, I think it's called in Wall, you heard of Wall? A place called Wall?
Yeah.
I think there's a big church there that's got some of the Vernon family there, so they'd have some history as well. So we have definitely researched.
Sorry, we didn't share names. My name's Dee.
Dee.
Mine's Joe.
And what's your
Is there any other areas that you could just quickly show
God,
us?
I can show you the other couple of rooms.
Sorry, what was your name?
It's Helen.
Helen.
No, you've been very kind showing us round,
It's all
Ellen.
right. Look, I said you've come lucky. Normally we know it's busy and there's conferences on and things like that, but usually Fridays tend to be a bit quieter.
But people love coming here.
Well, we don't get a lot of sort of just people popping by.
And you do weddings as well, don't you?
You what, sorry?
You host weddings and stuff there.
We don't do weddings. We used to, but we found that it caused a lot of damage.
Is this a second boardroom then, is
This
it?
is the second one, so this is just, again, it's...
So that's the manager, and this is the assistant manager.
But yeah, I mean, we love it here. We're very lucky.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it is a beautiful building.
And you know that building over there, the orangery?
Yes.
How long has that been there?
So, that's going, way back. I think, like I say, this book that they had commissioned. So when I came here, I've been here 16 years, and when I came here, that was just a wreck. So it was just all covered up, all glass, falling down. So English Heritage, people that own the hall now, they put some money in, and English Heritage paid. It's actually called a forcing house. So when they were here, the family, it's one of the, I think it's one of the only ones in the country.
A forcing house?
A forcing house.
Yeah, like
was that for rhubarb or something?
Rhubarb.
So underneath, it's the only one we know of, underneath there's a fire pit. So they would light the fire and then it would warm. So it's like a greenhouse really, but you'd have a fire underneath. So back then, a sign of wealth was to grow exotic fruits. So, and in there, they'd get oranges, lemons, pineapples,
bananas.
yeah, because it was heated. So, and it was a showpiece. So
Yeah.
people would come visit the family and they'd show them the forcing house. It just forced the fruit to grow basically.
Because it would be hard to get that sort of thing.
You
wouldn't
would,
it,
yeah,
nowadays?
it'd be a real exotic sign of wealth. So yeah, that's what it is. And we had that done, it's only been about 10 years now.
Well, look
10?
at him on there.
Yeah, I took a picture on your camera.
Yeah, the wild boar.
Of Essington?
Yeah, so they would have roamed around quite freely in the woods.
Oh, could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't like to meet one of them on a dark night?
No, you wouldn't. Definitely not. So, yeah, this is, I think this one is Caroline. I think that lady is Caroline. She was one of the ladies here.
Beautiful.
And then, really, you've seen the van and you've seen the staircase. Like I say, it's a shame, but all the offices, they were stripped really of their character.
You can understand that, can't you?
Well, yeah.
At least some of it remains.
This is also a fact. This is a Diomed, and he was the first Derby winner.
Oh!
And he was trained here in the stables.
Oh,
So,
well, fancy that.
yeah, so that's another bit of history. And then this is our other room, which is the biggest room. So this would have been the chapel. So
Would this have been like the other rooms, boarded out with wood and stuff
I
around?
don't know. I don't think it was.
Could you imagine seeing it?
Yeah, I think I've got some more pictures somewhere where you can see the pews.
Pews?
Yeah, so there were no pews, and it was a chapel. It was a family chapel.
Wow.
Yeah, that's lovely, really.
Could you just imagine being...
You're very lucky. It's a lovely building. Very nice.
And the singing with it, I don't know
Yeah.
what you call it, but echoing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Takes a lot of looking after,
I bet.
but it's lovely. We get all these lovely views. But yeah, like I said, the glass house is unique.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
Well, I'm retired now, but I'd love to work here.
But we do small events. Just on like really small photo shoots mainly on weekends, but we don't actually do much more than that. We can have small parties and gatherings.
So
and they have to be very low key.
Am I mistaken, or is there a couple of different businesses inside this building?
We've got about 30.
And
30 businesses.
you're in charge of the building, are you? Kind of.
I'm not. I work here. I'm on reception.
Do you work for one of the companies or for the building?
For the building?
Right.
Yeah.
So who actually owns the building?
So it's a family-owned private company that owns it. Yeah. They've got several other properties as well, but this one is.
Is that someone ringing you?
It's my bell, yeah.
Well, we're going to make our way over to Vernon now.
Oh, that's nice. You're having a nice sort of
Yeah.
history-wise.
Yeah, we're going to day out, yeah.
Another really interesting thing to look for with you doing some research.
He's trying to hide behind that. He's got no chance of hiding behind that.
I can see you, darling. I can see you.
I'm very connected. Yeah.
Good. He's Jack of Hilton. So if you research Jack of Hilton, you'll see that he is a little bronze figure that's in a museum at Oxford.
Oh.
And if you read up on the story on that, it's quite interesting. So I'll leave you to have a think. Oh, you're welcome.
That's lovely. Just one more question.
Yeah.
Would you mind if we fly our drone from your property? We won't be coming close to the building or anything. We just want to get some overall pictures and maybe fly to that tower and get some pictures of that tower.
I'm happy for you to do it.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much.
But
Have a nice day then.
I can't say for what the other people like him over at the farm
Well, we
would
won't
think.
be getting close to windows. We won't be looking in windows. It's just really looking.
It's just taking some pictures of the building, really.
The secret stuff.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you for showing us round
You're
anyway. You've been
welcome.
very kind.
No, that's lovely.
Have a nice day.
Nice
You too, mate.
Chat with
Catch you
somebody
later.
who's interested in the history.
Thank you very much.
It just goes, isn't it?
Yeah. 1300, 1200.
Well, I've done to the thing actually. You used to have a thing,
Yeah.
the bird thing out there.
Oh, the dove cut. Yeah, it's in the garage. That is. It's because it needs
Isn't the one
painting.
the Parliament there, the garden
No,
there?
that's the duck house.
The duck house.
Yeah.
Oh, is that still there?
No, that's gone. So
Yeah, the duck house, the one there at Parliament when they had all the trouble about it, going for the expenses.
Oh.
Yeah, it ended up here, and yeah, but then somebody came in and stole. You wouldn't believe it. Stole because it had got a lead roof. Because it was a big duck house. Lead roof, and somebody came in and stole it.
He said, I'm an accountant, you see, so
Yeah.
I'm an accountant, so I know what happens is people just give me all the receipts and I work out what to claim. So that chap who got in trouble, he just given it to the people to do.
Lord Vickers.
Yeah, it's up to them what they claim. They go through and work out. It wasn't really his fault, but he made him look like he was trying to be crafty, but yeah.
Another story. That's another story.
Oh, thank you anyway. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
What a lovely lady.
Yeah, so there's Jonas's guys. We're alright to fly here. There's a red zone over there, but we're well away from that.
We're going to do the main house shortly on the drone, but first of all we're going to do Vernon's tower. Admiral Vernon was a very important person in the Navy, and he actually joined the war to gain so Vernon joined the war to capture Gibraltar for the British. And we're going to have a look at his monument, which was once part of Hilton Hall estate. It now belongs to a farmer, but we are flying from Hilton Hall.
Take off.
I'm popping away!
No way, what happened? No way. Did you see that?
Did you ever go sports mode?
No. It's on cinematic. You're going to have to hold the bag while I go and find him. Alright, is it? No. It's saying it's just here somewhere.
There. Saying it's there.
Oh, look.
There it is,
Where?
in the field.
I can't see. Oh yeah, here I'll go.
Hang on, you can climb under there, under. Well, thanks for watching, guys, at Hilton Hall. We had a disaster with the drone. Unfortunately, it crash dived twice. Now we're going to have to try and send it back to DJI to get it repaired. So unfortunately, we were out without the dronage, the drone footage. But one last look at this beautiful place. What a wonderful, wonderful reception from Ellen and David. So if you like that video, guys, please give us the thumbs up. Please comment and share. Hello guys, well I hope you enjoyed the footage where we lost the drone. What happened was we sent it back to DJI and we used the DJI fresh insurance. It cost us £40 and we sent it to them on Saturday just gone. Today is Thursday, and they sent us a brand new drone by return of post. So we actually got that on Tuesday, 2 days ago. So now we're back here at Hilton Hall and we're going to finish the drone. Zoom, do a zoom.
Right, so guys, this is the Portobello Tower. This was erected to commemorate Admiral Vernon's victory in Panama, South America. So it's of an hexagonal design, and there it is. It's not particularly very big.
It's no longer on the site of Hilton Hall, it's on the farmer's ground, and he doesn't let anyone go on his ground to do any filming. So we're filming from Hilton Hall.
So as you can see, it's pretty much in rack and ruin these days. You could definitely do with a restoration job, but it would have been quite nice back in the day. Yeah, so yeah, we'll just bring it back because it's only a little tower. There's not much to see. So there it is, guys. We're above all the trees here. I'm sure we are. Let's just check. Yeah, we're well above everything, so I'll stay at 38 metres. Right, so here's the building, guys. Hilton Hall.
Staffordshire.
Yeah, it's decent. It's in Staffordshire. Georgian building. Would have probably had a mount at some point. There's a downward view. Could you imagine working here? There's actually 30 businesses in this building. So this will be the back of the building, probably where they get all the deliveries for the different offices. Look at that for a spectacular lake, which probably was a moat at some point. And there's where we went in and spoke to Helen, that nice lady who gave us the permission to fly from their land. Yes, we are flying from Hilton on property with permission. And yeah, that's used to be a police station at some point. Just down there. I'm having a battery up and
Bring it back around.